Hey everyone, JayborinoPlays here. I'm going to be starting a new Warcraft 3 custom campaign showcase. This is going to be Rise of the Lich King. Looks like 13 maps. Some of those might be cinematic. A sequel to the Frozen Throne, this campaign takes place just after the last cutscene with Arthas, but doesn't take into account the campaign of Rexxar. Alright, well, we just played the founding of Durotar. Let's just forget it entirely as we move into Rise of the Lich King. This was recommended to me to play. We'll see what the challenge is like and what kind of secrets there are to hunt down. Those really have big effects. Those two factors really have big effects on my Warcraft 3 experience. Alright, prologue, the Lich King's Might. We'll go and watch this first before playing through Chapter 1. After the Ice-Crowned Glaciers collapsed, the Blood Elves and Naga managed to avoid the enshroudment and gathered on the scattered icebergs. Cal and Lady Vaj go to the peak's foot to discover what happened exactly. What remains of the Ice-Crowned Glacier after the disaster? This earthquake that destroyed the glacier is surely due to the destruction of the Frozen Throne by Master Illidan. Maybe. Anyway, we Blood Elves would be drowned by now without your help, and I have to thank your Naga once more for rescuing my people. It's natural. Our two races are now bound together. No! Master Illidan, it can't be. It seems that Arthas was the strongest, and that gives me one other reason to want to get my revenge on him. We must eliminate this monster once and for all before he makes other victims. There he is.
Finally.
At last, after this fusion we are invincible. Nobody would resist us in this world. Ah, Cal and his snake friends, here you are again. I thought you would have run away like cowards, now I have slain your pitiful master. Arthas, it was your last crime. Your cursed life will end right here and right now. Arthas? Ha! You can't imagine how much more I've become. I'm also Ner'zhul, and together we are equal to something. Guards, kill this fool. Ooh, got him. Curse, he is invincible. That's it. Flee before my power. You're merely insects for me from now on. Now, let's see what's happening in Lordaeron. Kel'Thuzad, I called to you. How is going your fight with the Dreadlords? Lich King, the news is... But you... Arthas? We are only one now. I'm both Arthas and Ner'zhul. So what news from the front line? The Dreadlords aren't a threat anymore. In fact, Sylvanas killed them, and her army is preparing to attack the city where I'm entrenched with the last of your loyal forces. Really, this little elf is definitely quite surprising, alive or undead. Let her come. We will prepare a little surprise for her. Okay, let's go ahead and continue right into Mission 1. One thing it's typically an elephant in the room with these sorts of campaigns is you'll notice right away that the mapmaker is not a native English speaker, and that's okay. It's just something I like to mention right from the beginning, because when I read the dialogue, I'll try to correct grammar and spelling mistakes and things like that, and it's not a big deal, but I do like to point it out at the beginning so that people know. Flight from Northrend, since Cal and Vaj don't have many troops left, they can't hope to fight Ner'zhul on his territory. They try to escape the frozen continent by sea, but their ship is attacked. It was high time that we land, but I fear that we won't be able to use this boat anymore. And yet we have to leave this icy land before being spotted by the undead. But where would we go? We've already been spotted, Vaj. The only solution left to us is to head to Theramore, the island of Jaina, the main stronghold of the humans. But the humans will kill us. They put you in jail. No, Jaina is a friend of mine, and I think she will listen to me, but it will be difficult to reach her. But first, we must find another ship. We could use the goblin shipyard we saw earlier, but it's protected by an undead base. Therefore, we'll have to settle here in order to train enough forces to launch an assault on this base. Establish a base. Look, it seems to be an old human outpost. It explains the shipwrecks. Engineers, can you repair it for our own use? No problem, Prince Cal. It will be done in an instant.
No time.
Okay, so we're going to be able to use, well, some strange Blood Elven half-faction. Interesting. And then also the Naga faction, which is cool. We also have Kalthas.
Hold up.
Let's go ahead and put a point into Flame Strike. And Lady Vaj. Both have great AoE abilities, though. Whoops, did not mean to put that into Frost Arrows. Oh, crap. Well,
My
not that
people
big of a
must be
deal, I
avenged.
suppose. Okay, so these are neutral buildings. Can I
I'll have it
repair
up
them?
in no time. An elf would have thought of something better.
No, I can't. Well, you might as well turn on Frost Arrows, Lady Vaj, because we didn't level up your Forked Lightning. Whoopsie daisies. Okay, so I have to be... I haven't played these factions for a long time, so I don't really remember them. Okay, so here's our Temple of Tides. We have to wait for this to be done before we can mine from the gold mine. There's our Shrine of Ashara, where we can get Naga Siren. Okay, and then we've got... Okay, here we go. So let's go ahead and start mining lumber.
Let me do it.
Ugh, just what I love with all of my Warcraft 3 campaigns. Barely any space. There's a Tome of Intelligence. Let's put that on. Kalthas?
Outstanding.
Barely any space and barely any real lumber either. So that's, it's something. Okay, so we're gonna want to slowly repair this up, given time. So why don't we repair up our defensive structures, and then our town hall. We need this Temple of Tides to finish as soon as possible. Let's go ahead and get Coral Bed. Okay, and then get mine in here. And I need some more Murgle slaves, specifically to mine gold. Okay, and now it's just sort of a waiting game. We do have a Naga Royal Guard. That's wonderful. We have one Spellbreaker. Let's try to keep these spellcasters alive while surviving against whatever's going to be coming for us later. I suppose I could tentatively inch out of my base and see what we're up against here. I mean, we have to destroy an undead base. That's what I know. There's Tuskar here.
Very good.
Ah, strangers. You seem to be ready for the fight. Maybe you could help us. What is your problem? The Magnetar have driven my tribe out of our village that's south of here. We will freeze to death in the next blizzard if we can't come back. Please, rid us of the monsters. We'll reward you. We'll think about it. Lady Vaj being a little coy about it. Of course we're going to help them. It's a side quest. Magnetars are strong opponents, and they're immune to spells. That's fun. Okay, so it looks like the undead base might be in this direction. There's sleeping blue dragons. Okay. Well, maybe the blue dragons don't like fire so much. Well, actually, that went great. Do some Forked Lightning, which I really wish I would have leveled up. There's a mercenary camp here. We'll check that out later. I need to focus on my base for now. Let's go ahead and get some more Murgles, and we'll keep one of them that's just going to keep making coral beds, because we're going to need them later.
I sent something.
What do we get here? Robe of the Magi. +6. Provides a bonus to intelligence. Who really needs that? I really think Kalthas, well, he can drain mana. So let's give that to Lady Vaj. She's going to be short on mana all the time. Heavy melee unit, I don't think I'll need. Oh, okay. And here's the undead, and I'm sort of out of position for this. Let's do this, and then siphon mana on the something. Okay, well, this is poor right now, as you can imagine. I have nothing to dispel anything. Summon a sea elemental, I guess. Okay, Lady Vaj has moved to the back. That's good. Go ahead and turn off Frost Arrows. Kalthas, Flame Strike again. And siphon mana from this dick. Okay, well, the enemy attacks are pretty large for the beginning portion of this game, so I'm thinking the difficulty seems pretty high. Like, not super challenging, but hard enough. Let's go ahead and get some more Blood Elven workers to harvest this. Okay, so we're alive. I just wanted to look at this stuff. We're not going to need heavy melee units because we've got a Naga Royal Guard, and then we can also make just Naga in general. Like, what are they called? The Myrmidons? We can make Myrmidons, right? Yeah. Okay, so this is going well. This is fine. This is getting repaired. We can turn these both into defensive structures, which I'd like to do. This did not need to happen. Cancel that. these two. Okay, and
I'm on
then
the job.
Furbolg Shaman, Abolish Magic. I don't think we're going to need... I mean, we have Dispel Magic with Priests and then Frost Armor from Naga Sirens. Frost Nova on Blue Dragon Spawn
My people
Sorcerers
must
could
be
be good.
avenged.
Okay, so let's just head back to base and
I'm
just
on the job.
make some units. I think I'm going to
No,
want
not like that.
to try to get to a keep soon so that I can get up my Priest training. I can get the ability to build more Spell Breakers because they're immune to magic. That'll be really nice. So I think we can use feedback. I don't remember what circumstances feedback is used, to be honest, so I don't know. All right, so I just made 2 extra priests. I'm going to try to keep them alive for a while. And I would love to make just 1 or 2 myrmidons. We need some meat in our army right now. Okay, no reason to not build the coral beds. I think what I'll do is I'll wait for the next enemy attack, and then I'll come down here and clear out this Magnetar village. I found out, so this is a dead end. And again, I haven't really found any overt secrets, and I don't think... Well, I have to make a Blood
I'll have it up
Elven...
in no time.
Okay, yeah, so this is clear evidence that this was not a native English campaign. It was in another language, and then it was translated to English. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and build this. I believe this is the equivalent of my Blood Elven barracks. So let's... Can't... Oh, I see. There was actually a spot I actually could not build. Okay, so let's throw this down
Elf
here.
thought of something
There's not enough space in this base, unfortunately. Oh, come on.
Have it up in no time.
It's the stupid seal. Kill the seal.
My pleasure.
Yup, that's what you get.
My calculations.
We're at war.
Yes, I'm already on it.
Almost got my Blood Elven town hall set up. Wow, there's not a lot of lumber here. I had the same issue with Turnrow campaigns. There just was no... There was just no lumber where you start. Okay, let's go ahead and spawn 2 myrmidons, and we're going to keep them in the front. I just want a lot of priests, and maybe get mastery training eventually. Issue being is I want them to be able... I just want to be casting Abolish Magic. Getting Inner Fire would be nice, but it's not super necessary. I just kind of want to focus on the Abolish Magic. Okay, that's repaired. Come on up here. Repair this, repair this. Repair this, repair this. Once we have enough lumber, we're going to get a keep. I could probably afford to get a few more workers on lumber. Not too many more, because it's going to run out really fast anyway.
I come.
Getting some Sirens with Frost Armor could be really good. Also, Parasite is quite good, so I think they're pretty cheap on the lumber, so let's grab a few of those, and we can leave them in the back. They're not really going to be necessary for defense or anything like that.
The Blood Elves await.
Okay, and getting more spell breakers would be nice too. Yeah, see, I'm like boxed in here. I can't get through a lot of these areas. That's sort of a hassle.
On the job.
Oh man, there's no ballistas. I have no siege weaponry to take out the undead base. That's frustrating. So we can make swordsmen, archers. Gives warriors the capacity to become berserk, increasing their attack and movement speed. Okay, so that sounds like berserk, like troll berserker berserk, that the blood elves can use. Marksmanship and improved bows would be nice. Okay, here comes the next enemy attack. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's siphon mana from one of the necromancers.
Yes, my
Let's fork lightning the necromancers. Did all this stuff get healed, or did they just move out of the... Did they just move away? They may have just moved out. Because I hit them directly with a flame strike. They must have moved... Oh, you know what? I canceled it because I used siphon mana. How many times is it going to take for me to just continue? I'm just going to continue to do that before I realize, hey, stop doing that. Okay, and just focus on the necromancers. This is going to be an important thing. The skeletons don't really bother me. I can use my priest to abolish magic in the future, sure, but I really just want to kill the necromancers. There's probably going to be a bunch of them in the enemy base. Okay, here come my sirens. Parasite is great. I don't really care about Cyclone. Frost Armor would be good, though. Well, using Cyclone on necromancers also just completely takes them out of the fight, so that could be good. Dragon Turtles are my only siege weaponry at this point. Okay, let's start that keep. We finally have the lumber for it. I'm going to keep getting upgrades. I'm going to get chitinous scales here. I'm just going to upgrade my Naga armor because they're primarily going to be making myrmidons with them. Because they're going to be my meat while I make archers and spellbreakers and priests with my blood elves, I think is what I'm going to want to do. Royal Guard stand in the front. Royal Guard's so terribly good. Yeah, it's great. It's great. Okay,
Quick
so
as my
at this...
eye.
Oh, you know what? I need to go and
I
kill the
can
Magnetars.
revenge.
So let's head on up here and
do my
get rid of the
best.
Magnetars before the undead come again. Maybe we'll get something relatively decent for doing this. I really
shall
don't
be
know.
done.
So theoretically, this is the only direction that the undead can come
Outstanding.
get us from. So I could set up towers up here
Is it time?
and just sort of keep them
sense
cut
something
off at all
elusive.
times. Okay, so the
Is someone
Magnetar are
injured?
immune to magic, I believe, so let's lead with my melee units.
We should move soon.
And then get in there.
I sense something.
Everybody get in there.
elusive.
Time is
Does that mean they're immune to... No, it's just 10 bonus damage, so I really don't know. Go ahead and summon your Sea Elemental, buddy. Okay, you don't need to die, Swordsman. We're doing okay here. This one's probably going to have the most health. And I can't cast any spells on these. They're attacking my Sea Elemental, which is great. 2 down. Got points on both my heroes. Flame Strike and definitely Forked Lightning now, please. Oh, she was stunned. That's why that didn't work. Okay, now it's level 2. This guy really wants to kill my Swordsman, doesn't he? My Naga Royal Guard hasn't really been able to get in there.
I sense something.
Okay, back out, and then we've got a Preemptive Vitality.
Very good.
Doesn't really matter to me who that
pleasure.
goes on. And an Ankh of Reincarnation.
Hold up.
Automatically brings the hero back to life with 500 hit points. When
I
the
sense
hero
something
dies, that's not
elusive.
bad.
I'll do
A
my
bundle of
best.
lumber, we could definitely use that. Oh, I saw
shall
something
be
down
done.
there. It's in the water, so Lady Vaj is going to have to get it. A Ring of Protection
feel
plus
like
2 we'll give to Lady Vaj. It really doesn't... These are both
sense
ranged
something
heroes, and neither one of them
elusive.
should be in the
I'll do
front
my
taking the
best.
heat
What
at any
ails you?
point, but...
time is short.
Okay, honestly, it's tempting to take this just because I may need to branch out and get this lumber. Build another lumber... another lumber mill. In fact, I think I will do that. Okay, let's grab one of
You're
each of
interrupting
my
my
builders so we can
calculations.
set up a couple towers over here, and in the meanwhile, we'll just sit here with my
We should
heroes.
move soon.
This battle bores me.
Okay, move up with the Myrmidons. I think I would like a few more tanky units, specifically just to deal with the enemy attacks. Okay, so let's get improved bows. I need an Altar
I'll
of
have it up
Kings.
in no time.
I'm opening up the way
Yes, I'm
to make
already
more
on.
buildings here.
You're interrupting my
Okay,
calculations.
so let's make a scout tower. We can keep them sort of bottlenecked in here, I think. Or we can just, you know what I'm tempted to do is just move
want
up
me to
to
do
the enemy
what?
base and see what's up
An
there.
elf would have thought of
Maybe I
something
can just keep
better.
them fully contained in their base while
What's the
I
holdup?
branch out. This
Outstanding.
map really isn't that large. It's quite small, and they can only attack
Very
me from
good.
one direction, so...
It shall be done.
And who knows, I might be able to just win with this
Very
attack,
good.
but I don't really want to risk it. I have no idea
It
what
shall be done.
we're really
This is
up
too-
against. I mean, the enemy attacks are decently large for this at this point. Siren Mastery training is fine. Razor Spine Scales is fine. Let's go ahead and get Strength of the Moon. Is that archers? It is. Good, because I would like more
not
archers.
that. Let me do it.
I think what I'm
You
going to
want
want
me
to
to do
do is
what?
come on over here and build another lumber mill.
An elf would have thought
There.
of something better.
Can I help you?
Another Preempt. I could afford that. I can also get a Scroll of
We should
Protection.
move
Okay, so
soon.
here's the enemy base.
My pleasure.
So this is where I could just set
shall
up
be done.
defense. Oh, it's a
Outstanding.
Nubarak. Okay. Go down on Flame Strike. Gotta focus on a Nubarak here. Gotta kill a Nubarak. If this was their next main attack, it's very tempting to go and just attack now. Kill him with a Frostbolt. Alright, got him. Let's keep the Spell Stealer alive. Oh, they're pulling all their ghouls, too. I think we've actually sort of broken through all of this. There's a Tome of Knowledge here. I think I'm just gonna leave. There might be something up there, but yeah, I'm just gonna leave now.
Outstanding.
And try to just get a few more units out. I need a lumber mill and a castle. So let's start the castle and then start pumping out some archers. They are very, very low on lumber, so that's good.
Is my aid required?
Oh, no, 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 not the Royal Guard. Get up there. Oh, he's going to go down, isn't he?
Something elusive.
Oh, that sucks. Cast Flame Strike on yourself. It's going to be worth it, honestly, to get all these ghouls. And then Forked Lightning here. Not going to Forked Lightning, are ya? Okay, that's fine.
Be quick.
Back up Lady Vaj.
Must be a better.
Flame Strike on these guys in the back. And Siphon Mana from one of them. Cool, we just killed a bunch of... Just killed a bunch of Necromancers. There's more back there. In fact, see if we could just kill this one in the back. One more Flame Strike. Lady Vaj needs to move. She's getting fucked up.
By your command.
Okay, and my single priest is actually helping a lot. Turn and fight Lady Vaj. Forked lightning these fellows. Man, they just sent all of their units out. They got very upset.
People must be avenged. Very good.
Okay, that was good. I got a point on both my heroes. I'd like to kill this last necromancer. They're going to be rebuilding everything here very, very soon. But then again, so will I. Lady Vaj getting hit. Put a point into your ultimate, and we need to just move away with her. Because that single meat wagon. All right, I guess let's just get out of here.
My people must be avenged.
Fight him on the bridge. You can just keep. You can keep harvesting, buddy.
No, not like that. Let me do it.
All right, back up, back up.
It shall be done.
Let the Myrmidon
I'll
tank
do my
this, I
best.
suppose. Oh god, that's really annoying. All right, get in here and
Outstanding.
kill the
I sense
kill the meat wagon.
elusive.
There we go. Now
Vengeance.
hit this abomination who
My
is
pleasure.
cannibalizing, but that's okay. And then what I'm going to do is set up. I can make Tidal Guardians here, so we're going to set up some Tidal Guardians here.
My people must be avenged.
Yikes. Okay, so
have it up in no time.
challenging, right? And I don't really have what I need to move up and continue this attack. I would like more priests. We can get mastery training, so let's queue up 3 or 4 more priests. Everybody rally up here. We're going to need more archers with piercing. Strength of the moon. And then more myrmidons. Oh, I'm so disappointed that I lost my, I'm very disappointing that I lost my, my royal guard. That's actually a big deal.
Something elusive.
Okay, good amount of archers. We're going to have Tidal Guardians coming out. I can actually make arcane towers here as well to defend. We'll just set up a bunch of Tidal Guardians. They won't be, I mean, they will be able to push through, but not that easily. You can get 1 Blood Elven tower, I guess. These are basically arcane towers, and they do feedback, which means they do extra against skeletons, which is important. Oh, we can turn this in.
I will not be trifled.
Okay, just come on over here.
I sense something.
Really need those priests. Where you at, priests? There we go. You don't have to care about the Magnetars anymore. You can come back to your settlements safely.
My
Cool.
people must be
As a mark of
avenged.
gratitude, take this magical artifact.
I sense something.
An Orb of
elusive.
Frost.
Time is short.
Okay,
the
so let's put that
holdup?
on Kale.
It shall be done.
Oh, these poor guys just
Very
want to go
good.
over to their village.
I feel edgy.
All right, because Lady Vaj already has an
I'll
orb
do
with
my
her
best.
frost,
I
I
will
think. So
not
this
be
this
troubled.
doesn't stack, I don't think. Let's make sure we get more Tidal Guardians. At the very least, we've stopped the enemy from coming and attacking us again pretty quickly. Okay, and
You're
let's get
interrupting
1
my
Blood Elf
calculations.
worker up here to start making a few arcane towers as well. The terraining's a little goofy here.
My people
Not a
must
big
be
deal, but it
avenged.
is slightly goofy. Okay, so priests, we're gonna rally you up here like I was chatting about earlier. You know, we can kind of like build in the ground and just like little inconsistencies like that. Not a big deal. We're gonna need more Myrmidon. We can start getting these upgrades. And this is a long mission 1, just because the enemy base is not easy to push into, nor should it be, to be honest. All right, so one of you is gonna be Frost Armor, one of you is gonna be Parasite. I'd like to have 2 on Parasite, 1 on Frost Armor. Okay, these priests are going to be doing their best to heal everybody up. There we go. Blood Elven Defense Tower. I'll even get more. That's a coral bed. Well, if we stack them too heavily, then they just get hit by...
No, not like that.
Then they just get hit by the siege web. Why can't I think of the name? Meat wagons. Meat wagons.
My song echoes from deep.
Okay, cool. So we got 1 of you. You're on Parasite. That's fine.
Cleanse this land.
Okay, and then let's go ahead and make another coral bed. We're going to need it here pretty soon. And let's see. More Myrmidon. Snapdragons could be okay. It's poison attacks. No, I don't really care about that. So, oh, I think I need an Arcane Vault for the Spellbreakers. Yes, I do. Let's get Marksmanship. That's most
You're
of our
interrupting my
lumber. How much is the
calculations.
Arcane Vault? Only 30. That's good. So let's just make this
I'm
here.
already on it. You want me to do what?
Okay, when you're done here,
No,
actually just
but
move
I've
up
got
and
something
take
better.
that.
Point the way. Say no.
Job done.
Okay, here they come. Everybody move on in. Defend yourselves.
I'll have it up in no time.
Lady Vaj is in there. Kalthas is in there. Let's get them in the front because we don't want them half blocked.
Interrupting my
I
calculations.
don't see a meat wagon. The meat wagon must just be in the base and not part of their main attacks.
I sense something.
I think I just really aggravated them when I moved in. I mean, that was all of their units. All their lumber harvesting ghouls came out at me as well. My tidal guardians are doing great, though. I think this defense was exactly what I needed. And I think it's actually time to maybe go and attack here pretty soon.
Don't be afraid, always don't be afraid.
I could use some more tanky units. I think maybe getting some dragon turtles, because those can destroy buildings pretty easily. Buildings pretty easily. Let's just get more archers. I'm not going to get that bloodthirst, I don't think. It's just not worth allowing my units to die that much faster.
Fair enough.
What's the
Okay,
holdup?
so everybody move on up and let's see what happens. It might be a disaster. What I want to do is the same thing. I want to draw the enemies out, kill a Nubarak, and then move in and try to snipe any defensive structures that might be in there.
I stand.
We should move soon.
I've got cash. Oh, and I forgot there's this Tome of Knowledge up here. Let's
My
put that on
people must be
Kalthus.
avenged. My pleasure.
Is there something up here? No, I don't know why that's there. Okay,
We should
what's in this
move
shop?
soon.
I can get a scroller protection. I will, because here they come. Scroller protection.
Something elusive.
Okay, so let's learn the Phoenix, summon the Phoenix, siphon man from a Nubarak. They snipe the Phoenix like immediately.
My people must be avenged.
I can't flame strike on top of a Nubarak. Oh, it's a Nubarak's ult too, so he's gonna get all of his mana or all of his health back. Let's drop this right here, and then siphon mana. A Nubarak goes down before his ult can heal him. That's actually huge. Okay, this is good. We're making some serious progress. Here they come again. Let's throw down a flame strike right here. Okay, that was a big flame strike again, and here's a bunch of necromancers. I'm gonna have Lady Vaj just focus on them. Arthas, just keep doing whatever you're doing, buddy, and then rally up any units that I have. I got a lot down here. Let's get them up here. We're fighting them outside their base, which is exactly what I wanted. The necromancers seem to be down, and I can just kill these skeletons like normal. They're sending in the ghouls like they have to at this point. All right, do I have any priests here? Okay, nuke the skeletons. There we go, and I only have 2 priests, so let's just try to keep them alive. I'd like some more priests, actually. It's P. I spent all this time getting a castle for, like, no reason at this point.
We should move
Phoenix, don't
soon.
die. We need the Phoenix actually in there and attacking, otherwise it's wasteful. It slowly dies.
I sense something elusive.
I will not be trifled.
Okay, try to, yeah, kill that Necromancer. All right, we need the Dragon Turtles moving in and attacking. Oh, they're ranged. I forgot about that. I thought they were just big melee units. Okay, there's an Nerubian Tower. We're going to kill all of this stuff. They're going to try to repair it. That's okay. Everybody move in. The Phoenix is being reborn. The Phoenix, I think, can just last forever if you let it. I mean, it loses health, but then as long as you keep enemies off of it, they're going to do a ton of damage. All right, we've pushed through. Do I have another Dragon Turtle? Because that would be really helpful. Dragon Turtle hit the Halls of the Dead or Black Citadel, whatever it might be.
My people must be avenged.
Kalthas, just drop a big Flame Striker right on top. That's also going to maybe damage the Acolyte that's in there. Kill the Acolytes. All right, we've definitely pushed through and done this. This was... Oh, I should have destroyed the altar. Forward for the Scourge. I slay them in the name of Nerzul. Okay, well, we're just going to siphon mana. That's N. Sure.
We should move soon.
Did I got level... No, I need to get level 2 of siphon mana. I think that could be worthwhile. Keep siphoning. Oh, he has, like, none. That's because he's not really an intelligence-based hero. He runs out of mana pretty quick. So what's the goal here? We just need to destroy this base, I assume. Yes, buy a ship. Okay, no problem.
I sense something.
Move on in and destroy their defensive structures. Yeah, so not an easy mission 1, I'll say again. What this is allowing me to do, though, is kind of get an idea for what we're going to be seriously up against as we move forward with this campaign. So that's very important to me, is gauging that. Not really any secrets on this map, unless there was something behind these trees. We'd have a long way to mine to get there, so I'm going to assume no.
I'll have it up in no time.
Okay, a Nubarak's gone. Actually, destroy the altar. Tired of this. All right, I had some more units down here. A lot more units down here. There are my priests. Could have used them. Okay, let's just get my heroes up here and buy the ship. Unless there's something super duper hidden where I could swim around with Lady Vaj and look for something. I could.
By your command.
Okay, we can buy the ship now if we want.
The Empress. By your command.
I guess let's just check. Oh, this is... I am a fool. We could have bypassed this whole level. The whole thing. We just swam up here with Lady Vaj and a couple Naga, walked up to the ship and bought a ship. If all we had to do was buy it, then no problem.
I will not.
Wow. Whoops. Did not have to destroy that base. Here we are. We're rid of the big beetle, and we have a marine mean of transport. Let's leave this icy continent, and now we head towards Theramore Island. Well, that took about 4 times as long as it needed to when I could have just swam right past the entire Scourge base. I think maybe that was the intention. Maybe that's probably what I should have done. It's really not in the forefront of my mind to bypass a whole level by swimming with Naga. I mean, I did swim to get an item, but whoops. Oh well, we've done it, and we'll move on to the next mission next time. Thanks for watching. Bye now.